Good afternoon, Democrats, and welcome to the Chair's Daily Live Update. Today is the first day of June, Tuesday, June 1st. Happy Tuesday, everyone. And it also is the beginning of LGBTQ plus Pride Month. Lots of great things happening around the state, not just in larger cities, but in some smaller communities as well for Pride. And we are supporting all of those, grateful to have been invited to several of them so far, and we will be there. It's part of what we do in support of equality for all people. I just want to point out, I should have mentioned this a moment ago, that the reason the chair is not here with you right now is because she is with President Biden in Tulsa. It's been a very, very full weekend in Tulsa, and I'm so grateful that so many prominent people have visited our state who are concerned about this commemoration, things that many of us never learned about in high school. And they're concerned, and they're interested in drawing not just momentary attention to the Black Wall Street massacre, but truly doing something positive to impact the future of the survivors and the community itself. And certainly President Biden being here today does help to elevate that in a powerful way. I want to say for everyone who, and you probably all have heard many people say, it's been 100 years, let's move on. The sad reality is that in terms of the calendar, yes, it's been 100 years. But the reality is not a lot has changed. And if you need evidence of this, simply look at any report online for a local news outlet and then read the comments. The comments about President Biden coming to town today were full of racially motivated, hateful things. And these are being written by the same people who cashed those checks from the government. And yet, not one Oklahoman in Washington supported these stimulus checks for working Oklahomans, and certainly for Oklahomans who have no job. And so these people are fiercely screaming about President Biden coming to Oklahoma. They don't want him here. They don't want his politics here. So in other words, just leave the money and go. But that tells you why we need this commemoration, not a celebration, but a true commemoration. Because although we've advanced incredibly as a society, so much of us are still being drug along to try to catch up with something even close to the current times. This is true not just with Black people in Oklahoma, but certainly they're an ongoing target. When I mentioned that it's Pride Month, to be able to say that and to be able to celebrate in small towns, that's a big plus. And we want to take those moments of joy and say, wow, we have made progress. But I think it's important that all of us also pay attention to what's going on around us, and that we keep an honest eye on the fact that so many things have not changed, which means that we all have more work to do. And that's what makes me proud to be a Democrat. I want to mention a few things for us to be mindful of over the next 2 weeks. On June 5th, this coming Saturday, the Disability Federation Convention is occurring, when they will be electing their new officers. There's more information about this on our website, okdemocrats.org. And I need to say a very special word of thanks to all of those who are heading committees for convention, because the work that's being done is wonderful. We are going into convention with not just qualified committees, but those committees have been working and are working. So thank you to all of you who are chairing those committees for the work that you're doing: the Rules Committee, the Credentials Committee, the Constitution and Bylaws Committee, and the Resolutions Committee. All of these folks have been working hard and will continue to be working hard up through convention. So speaking of convention, as I'm sure you know by now, it does take place a week from Saturday, the 12th of June. The information on our website is constantly being updated to reflect any new changes, and I encourage you to check that out because it tells you how, even if you're not a delegate, you can participate by watching the convention live on Facebook and on YouTube. It's going to be a really terrific day, I believe, because we've got good candidates, we've got good resolutions, we've got helpful thinking going into it. So it is exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And to kick off convention, and this is an important evening, the night before, which is the 11th, the chair's cocktails and conversation will occur at 6 o'clock. It's an evening with Kendra Horn. And Kendra is going to be talking to us about her experience and her hopes and her dreams, both personally and as a Democrat for the people of Oklahoma. It should be a nice, relaxed time to just listen to an old friend and share some time with her. Tickets are $30 a person, $50 per couple. And the reason that we had to charge for this is because even though our convention is being done electronically this year, there are still costs associated with it. And this is a way that we help to defray those costs. So I hope that you will consider being a part of this event. It'll take an hour of your time. Sponsorships are available. And if you're interested in that, you can certainly reach out and let me know, and I'll connect you with Eric Smith, who is our Director of Development, and he will be happy to help you out with your sponsorship, which also allows you some additional meet and greet time with Kendra after the general session on Friday evening. So there is an awful lot going on. I want to thank those of you who are tuning in today, and those of you who have been so wonderful to stay in touch with the party, to learn what we're doing. And as you know, our chair is here every day at 4:15. It's always my pleasure to be able to spend a bit of time with you during the week like this. So I never, ever complain. And besides, if she got to spend the afternoon with the president, then it's only fair that I got to spend some time with you this afternoon too. She will be back. Alicia will be back with you tomorrow at 4:15. And until then, please take good care of yourself. We need everybody in top shape as we start to enter into this new normalcy that's feeling really good right now. So do take care of yourselves and those that you love. And I will see you soon, and Alicia will see you tomorrow at 4:15. Have a good evening. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.